everyone, welcome to another episode of Curtain Call on Hi TV.
This was a sudden invitation for me made by Olympic Committee of Sri Lanka, National Olympic Committee of Sri Lanka, and there was a beautiful past to it. I need to mention Miss Janice Averi, who actually used to work with me together with Grace Vikramasuriya back in the days.
The last time we spoke about Living on the Edge, which was a specific video which featured a lot of swimmers, where my brother did the music video with the song in Tamil, Sinhala and English.
Suddenly, Janice got to know that I was doing Living on the Edge, the past production that I was involved with the sportsman. Even though she was not working for the Olympic Committee, she directly contacted Mr. Maxwell De Silva, who's the Secretary General at the moment, and we got a meeting, and suddenly Mr. Patiravitana, who's the media head, and Mr. Maxwell was like, Mario, we saw the video and we really liked it, and we want you to take the next job, and that is to make a song for the National Olympic Committee. And I was like, oh wow, that's really great, and that was very fast because I was not ready for another production just after Living on the Edge.
Mario, I have a question. Is the world dying?
No, it's changing. You know, like a caterpillar turning into a butterfly?
A new life?
My sister, Madhuranjali Ananda, again I need to say that she was the one who was the driving force behind me. Got me the contact numbers and told me, Malli, go for the meeting and meet these people because they are waiting for you. And throughout the production, she was there making sure that we get permissions because it was a critical situation for the country due to COVID-19, and we had to make sure that we do the production at a very safe level, in a safe manner.
The specialty of it was, it was much more official because this was taken with a collaboration of an organization, rather than, it was not totally our liberty because we were not the decision makers as well, because we were in a partnership with them. So we had to abide and attend several meetings, and there was formalities that we had to follow, which we also do on our own, but we were much more precise and very more clear about what would be the restrictions, and within the given concept and the ideas that were shared with them as well, Mario developed a particular song. Initially it was done in English, and then on the go we went on to do the Sinhala and the Tamil versions as well, collaborating with Mr. Irusha De Silva and Mr. Bhagavat Singh Nityananda.
So, what can we do about it?
You grew up to it. With body, mind, and spirit. Get up and take the lead.
After Living on the Edge, this was a game changer for my life as well, because I think this was the first ever national production that I was involved in officially, and it was truly a blessing for me to get to know national level sportsmen, namely people who are actually involved in sports, like Ms. Sriyani Kulavansa, and she was the person who actually made sure that I get the proper children who have a wonderful future in sports and Olympism.
For the first time in the history of Sri Lanka, Mario and us have been accepted from someone a little, authoritative, and who would take the chance in opening the gates for a difference, at least for a try and see how it might be even. So with that push, we were inspired. Few days time, again, I'm talking about 3-4 days time, we scheduled the day, got the approval, got the location sorted, PMICH and Sugadadasa, and before that we did the indoor shoot at Mr. Lilan's academy. So that was also done with great respect. We remember him as well.
මනුස්සකම් මුසු වෙන්නේ බලාපොරොත්තු හඹා විතුරු ධම්මතරින් පිබිදී සිහින දකින්නන් හා අදිෂ්ඨානයේ කඩුළු මතින් ඉදිරියටම යනවා නාමයෙන් ජාතියේ ශිෂ්ටයින් ඉපදුණු දිනේ සෑමදා හදවතේ අභිමානයි මනුෂ්‍යත්වයේ නිකිරුලයි මිතුදමේ සිරියයි ජීවිතේ සංකේතයයි
This song was done at a very short time period. As soon as I was given the baton to run by Mr. Maxwell de Silva, I still remember the day, and he was like, Mario, you have only maximum of 1 month. That is because this song was supposed to be launched on 23rd. That was the Olympic Day run, and this was going to come out on that day as the Olympic Day run song. And just after the meeting, I went home, and because as soon as someone entrusts me with something, I just cannot get it out of my head. I just want to get the music, write the lyrics, record it. That's my normal way.
I'm Mihara Veersinger. I study at Royal Institute and I do swimming as a sport.
Hi, I'm Ranati Kulavansha Fonseca and I school at Visakha Vidyalaya. I'm 16 years old and I do athletics and my event is hurdles, 100 meters hurdles.
I actually started swimming at a very young age and I continue it up till now. And I really enjoy doing swimming because I literally love swimming. Like, trust me, I always encourage my youngest friends and all my friends to do swimming because it's an amazing sport.
I started athletics just for like the physical fitness, and then I found out that I actually have a talent for the sport and that I should try something new. So I started hurdles, and it was really rough at the start because like running over hurdles is not easy as it seems. There are a lot of techniques and stuff. So in my first meet, I won 3rd place and in a school meet. And then again, somehow I practiced and I qualified for, I won school and then I qualified for circuit zonal levels, and I've literally fallen down in almost every race. When I first started hurdles, I once went to the emergency room as well, but and I thought of giving up because I was physically hurt, but I just couldn't. Despite all the injuries, I just couldn't because I just realized that I loved the sport, so I decided to do it despite all the injuries. And then I finally won the 2nd place in an all-island meet, and then I realized that I could win, but if I gave up at every point that I fell down, I won't be able to come up to this height.
I actually swim for my school, which is Royal Institute, and also I swim at Fingara Club, and they always motivate me. My coaches, my friends, my teachers, they always support me and motivate me to do swimming. Actually, my mom did swimming as well as my dad, so you know, it's like a family thing, but yeah, so I really love swimming.
My mother, Shriyani Kulavansha, she's an Olympian. She has participated in Olympics for 3 times. And when she was small, they didn't have any facilities or anyone to encourage them to do sport. She was literally living her life, running over fences, playing and everything, doing their normal regular house meets. And then she realized at age 19 that before that she did all sports, volleyball, netball and everything. At age 19, her coaches realized that she has a talent for hurdles, and then she came to Colombo, and they still didn't have any facilities, even in Colombo back then. But despite all that, because of the love for the sport, they actually sacrificed a lot for the sport, all their time to spend with their friends, all the partying and everything. They sacrificed everything for the sake of the sport, and then because of their hard work, it finally paid off when she went to her Olympics and everything. I actually got inspired from her to do sports. At first I did literally every sport, tennis, swimming and everything. But my mother did not force me to do a certain sport. She let me do whatever I want, whatever I love to. And that actually really inspired me to do hurdles, because I realized that I loved hurdles as well.
It's a very challenging thing to do a visual at this kind of a level. So my sister, my goodness, the other reason that I thought that I got to do this, not only Mr. Patravithana's forcing, but because I saw how she was shedding her tears and her sweat for this, to get the calls when we are getting rejected. Again she tries, Sometimes maybe people were blackguarding her over the phone, but she still went for it. So that kind of a blessing, and also the children were the other driving force. Poor children. There were special cases that actually participated on this visual, different kind of children, and I did not want to break their dream, because they were given about 3 dates. First date was cancelled due to problems, second day also, and on the third day usually people do not trust us. But still, people like Ms. Shriyani Kulavansa, the coaches, the parents, the location providers, they believed in us, and also the crew.
So I actually got to know Mario in his previous music video, which was all about swimming, and I personally loved it. It was one of my favorite music videos. Mario always told us to be fun and energetic. He wanted that energetic, fun, goofy kind of thing. He never forced us to do this or that. You know, he was like, just go with the flow and do anything you want. Be crazy, be fun, have a lot of energy, you know, and all of that.
When I participated in the music video Get Up, done by the National Olympic Committee, I met a lot of new people, and it was just not this kind of typical music video we all expect to see. There was a lot of energy and everyone was running, and it was actually amazing.
I was able to get the track done as soon as possible, and the next day, according to Mr. Maxwell De Silva, it's a Sabbath day and people are not in the offices, so nobody was there to actually listen to the song, and I was like, okay, waiting for the entire Sunday, okay, Monday, okay, did they listen to it? No, not yet, okay, fine, because I want comments, I want feedback whether I'm supposed to go forward with it or not. The song was done entirely English at the first half, and then after they gave me the go, Mario, the English lyrics is good, go for the Sinhala and Tamil. And then I got down Mr. Erusha De Silva, who wrote the Sinhala part of the song, and then again need to mention Bhagavat Nityanandan, an amazing Tamil lyricist, and his musical ability perfects it. I was honestly honored to sing a song in 3 languages for a national event like this. Because I did Living on the Edge, it was not that much of a challenge for me to sing the Tamil version. even though I do not know the meaning of the words when I sing it, but I got the training and I was able to like pull it through, and Bhagavat Nityanandan was really okay with what how I pronounce the words and all that. That was a challenging part for me. Afterwards, we sent it back to the committee and they were okay with it, and again within 24 hours they asked me, Mr. Patravitana, we almost fought with each other because he was forcing me, Mario, take this challenge, do the visual before the next month. We need the visual done before the Olympics, and that's all he made. And I was like, no, Mr. Patravitana, I'm not going to do it. For 10 times I rejected. But he asked me to go home, pray to God, and he will tell you whether to trust me or not, you will get this done. And thank you, Mr. Patravitana, and thank you, Mr. Maxwell De Silva. The things that you told me, Mr. Maxwell, was Mario, it's a game. You take the challenge, take up the challenge. You can go a long way through this, and thank you for those words.
I personally believe sports is so important. It's almost similar to education. Education is number one. Sports should be number one as well, not number two. Sports and education should come together.
Actually see the difference of a person who has only dedicated their life to education and a person who has balanced education and sport. There's a huge difference between them. Like, it's actually, you can literally see that. It's also the parents' job to motivate their child to do a sport, because it's actually an investment.
Nothing can stop us now. Children of the world are just starting out. One body, one spirit and mind, with humble hopes and dreams.
I need to mention again the wonderful people who recorded the song. For the first time in my life, Gayansi Bentarege was not able to record my voice due to COVID-19, and the baton was handed over to Nalin Sanjay Suravira, who was the DOP of the visual aspect as well. And he has a studio, and he asked me, Mario, come, let's record the song. And all 3 languages we recorded it. But I'm so happy to get the master out from Gayansi Bentarege by mixing and mastering together with him, because I always need that blessing and vibe from him. Gayan, I've never miss him. For the first time of my life, I was forced in a way that not to work with Nevinda Jayasena, my DOP, my usual DOP, but Nevinda Iyer was okay. He was like telling me, Mario, I cannot make it this time due to all these situations in country and due to his job, but I will be okay. Ask Nalin Sanjay Sururi to take up the challenge and do it. And through that blessing, Nalin Iyer took up the challenge, because it was the first time that he was working with me, and I'm a hard guy to work with. I don't have scripts. I do not write anything in black and white. Things come into my mind then and there. If the sun is gone out, okay, we'll do something else. We'll put a light. We'll change the shot. If the child is sick, we'll get rid of that one and replace him with another person. Those kind of things happen. So Nalin Iyer had to grasp it little by little. It was very hectic. I need to remember Mr. Lilan Dharmapriya, my Wushu trainer, a very humble character, a wonderful personality, a wonderful master. He was the other person after Ms. Shriyani Pilivansa who provided me all the wonderful children with abilities. Bimsat, a wonderful boxer. Anutmi, the girl who's balancing her leg. Amazing. I knew Mehara, Nabashi and all these people earlier. Need to mention Tisha. And these kind of children added color, because it's not about me. Again, like living on the edge, this is not about me. At the end of the day, it's a family thing.
Nothing can stop us now. Children of the world are just starting out. One body, one spirit and mind, with humble hopes and dreams.
Finally, I will mention the few people who participated in supporting us for the production. The DOP was Mr. Sanjeeva Suravira, the assistant director, the CEO of Marijuana Production, my sister, and the production manager, combining all these things together, Dulanjali Ananda, the makeup artist, the recording engineer Gayansi Bentarage, again Nalin Sanjeeva Suravira for recording my voice. And
this is a huge achievement for us to tell the story, and always Hi TV is the first to acknowledge us, to see what we have done and give us, you have a story, come and share with us. And thank you so much for that, and we have hats off to you guys. You guys are doing a really wonderful, amazing job, and invite more people like us who are humble, who might have a powerful story. Definitely it's going to change the world, and I have no doubts. Now this was a confirmation for me too, personally, because we, as at human level, we might be very doubting ourselves, circumstances, people, we depend on a lot of people, but yes, wish is what has manifested, and it's all in good faith, good purpose and meaning for the betterment of the future. We have to have a future because there are kids being born today, so we have to make sure that it survives, and have the right atmosphere to grow up to be wonderful human beings. So hats off to Hi TV, Mr. Akalanka, and the team of Curtain Call. All the very best to you. Thank you so much for having us on board.
For the second time at a row, Hi TV, thank you so much for welcoming little people like us. It's sad to say that we have no opening in other channels. I'm not afraid to say this because right now you all have decided to give exposure to what is meaningful, to the truth which has been hidden for a long time in Sri Lanka. And what you are doing is truly blessing us and motivating us. You saw how the children speaks, you know how Ranuti, how Mehara spoke, and my sister spoke. So that much we've been blessed because we are able to give away our message to the world, at least by you. Thank you so much, Hi TV. Thank you, Akalankaya and the team. You all are doing a wonderful job. Don't stop doing it because you are changing the world right now together with us. God bless you.
ජවයෙන් විදුලන මාවතේ දිරියෙන් ජයරන්නා මනුස්සකම් මුසු වෙන්නේ බලාපොරොත්තු හඹා ඉතුරු දම්මතරින් පිබිදී සිහින දකින්නන් හා අධිෂ්ඨානයේ කඩුළු මතින් ඉදිරියටම යනවා නාමයෙන් ජාතියේ ශිෂ්ටයින් ඉපදුණු දින සෑමදා හදවතේ අභිමානයයි මනුෂ්‍යත්වයේ கலந்து எதிர்பார்ப்புகள் வைத்து நட்பின் அடையாளமாய் கனவுகள் ஜெயிக்கவே குறிக்கோள்களை தாங்கியே முன்னே செல்கின்றேன் தேசத்தின் ஒரு குரலாய் உன்னதமானவர்கள் பிறந்த பூமியில் தேசத்தின்